Everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you here today with an article from townhall.com dated September 8th. And this is, as you can see it from the headline, a massive violation of our constitutional rights. But it says New Mexico governor suspends open and concealed carry in Albuquerque, something she has absolutely no right to do. So let's go ahead in the article here. Let's see what it says. And it says we must always remain vigilant on Second Amendment issues because we know what the left's endgame is for this constitutional right. And of course, they just want to throw it in the trash and be done with it. It says they revealed their playbook on this matters years ago, and at the state level, they managed to clinch some legislative wins, notably in Florida and Vermont, both of which had Republican governors. And the school shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in 2018 provided the anti-gun left with the political juice to pass new laws, specifically increasing the age limit for purchasing long guns. And if I haven't made myself clear in prior videos, and I can't remember one where I may have said this, but I think I have. I just don't remember specifically which one. Is that the way I feel about gun rights is that all gun laws are infringements. I mean, it does say that the right shall not be infringed. So this is how I feel about that, just so you guys know where my stance is on it going forward in the article. So let's get back to it. Says at the federal level, Republicans, for the most part, have been able to ward off Democratic Party attempts to curb gun rights. That's why no new laws ever got off the ground post Sandy Hook, which provided the gun control movement with its best opportunity to pass new legislation. And can we also stop calling it the gun control movement, call it the gun confiscation movement or something like that? Because that's what it is. It's not a gun control thing. And it says, back to the article, says, instead, it died on the vine, with Obama wasting the precious time of his second term on this matter. It says, but just because the anti-gun left serially fails in their attempts to shred the Constitution doesn't mean they stop trying. It's 2023, and the governor of New Mexico just banned open carry and concealed carry in Albuquerque under the guise of a public health order, which she can't do. And this embedded tweet by John Hassan says, after suspending the right to carry firearms, New Mexico's governor just said her duty to uphold her oath. The Constitution is not absolute. That's, in fact, incorrect. It 100% is. And if any elected official, such as the governor of your state, says that your rights are not absolute, she should be removed from her post. That's impeachable. Okay, she's basically telling you that, whatever, I don't really care, and I'm not going to uphold your rights. Yeah, she can't do that. So it says here is a quote. It says New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham on Friday issued an emergency public health order, and I don't know how this could be considered that, but whatever, that suspends the open and permitted concealed carry of firearms in Albuquerque for 30 days in the midst of a spate of gun violence. The Democratic governor said she is expecting legal challenges, but felt compelled to act in response to gun deaths, including the fatal shooting of an 11-year-old boy outside a minor league baseball stadium this week. Yeah, that's awful. But at the same time, um, like, are these criminals going to go, oh, well, I guess the public health order is in effect. I guess we can't shoot anybody for 30 days. Because they don't seem to understand that, number one, guns don't kill people. People kill people. Like, people with guns kill people. And number two is that the criminals aren't exactly just going to be like, oh, well, there's a new law in effect. I guess we can't abide, or we have to abide by that now. Like, how do you expect the criminals to stop? All these gun laws do is take away the rights of the law-abiding citizen. They don't actually take away the rights of the people doing the bad things. So this doesn't really do anything. But also, what I would tell people out there that do have open and permitted concealed carry is just keep doing it. Civil disobedience. Don't like, this is, her law is completely illegal. Like, you're in no way, shape, or form out of bounds by still doing this. Okay, so back to the quote. It says the firearm suspension is tied to a threshold for violent crime rates that only the Albuquerque area currently meets. Police are exempt from the temporary ban on carrying firearms. I would certainly hope so. It says the governor said the restrictions are going to pose incredible challenges for me as a governor and as a state. Yeah, but how? I mean, challenges, and I mean in terms of, like, yeah, you're gonna get challenged on this because it's blatantly illegal what you're doing. But besides that, I don't know what else she means. Says, I welcome the debate and the fight about how to make New Mexicans safer, she said at a news conference flanked by leading law enforcement officials, including a district attorney for the Albuquerque area. And just an embedded tweet that just says what we already went over. It says over at Bearing Arms, I've never heard of that say before. It says Tom Knighton noted how the Supreme Court already ruled that the governor doesn't have the authority to enact such an ordinance. Well, I guess they're about to go right back to them and they're about to shoot her ass down again. So I'm sure I don't need to tell you that this order is heinous government overreach and 100% illegal. That's, yeah, what I've already said. It says when the Bruin decision came out, one of the things it specifically said was that you couldn't declare an entire city as a gun-free zone. You could declare certain sensitive areas as gun-free, but not the whole community. Yeah, because that's going to help things as well, right? Because it's insane to act like law-abiding citizens are the reason for the problems in Albuquerque. As I said, says what's more, I think Grisham knows it. She doesn't actually care. She just wants to be seen doing something, and since the people who lawfully carry it usually weren't going to vote for her anyway, screw them, right? Yes. It's pretty much the only response to that. Because Griffin says she expects a fight on this one, and she's damn well going to get it. Yeah, you bet your ass she is. This is absolutely insane. It won't produce the result she's hoping for. At best, it'll do nothing. Yeah, that's what I think's gonna happen. I don't think anything is gonna be any different. Because, however, when criminals figure out that the good guys with guns aren't around unless they have a badge, they're going to step up whatever they typically do, knowing that most folks are going to be disarmed. Yep, she may have just made everything worse. And again, I don't think she cares. So at least until the federal court puts the kibosh on this one, I don't think she's going to win it, even with declaring it a public health emergency. Says, keep an eye on this, folks. The left may be testing a new way to strip law-abiding Americans of their rights by weaponizing health order ordinances. Blue states and other municipalities will undoubtedly take this for a spin. So why do we keep voting for Democrats? We as in like everyone else? Why is anybody out there keep voting for Democrats and they just want to keep stripping away your rights? And for again, I know I've said this in other videos, but for the people out there that are proponents of gun control, please tell me how you intend to get the criminals to stop violating the law. I'm just waiting for one person somewhere to say what that would be or how you get them to stop that, and I'll listen. But if you don't have an argument for that, then why are you talking about it's like why are you talking about gun control? Okay. Anyway, this is insane and this is completely illegal and she has no right to do this. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I'm very curious to see what everybody else says. Please like, share, and subscribe. Spread the word about this because she definitely needs a fight to make sure that this doesn't happen here again or anywhere else. And I will definitely talk to you soon. Bye.